Hi, welcome back. Again, I'm Michael Flores from Physical Therapy Connections, and I had another special request to go over some shoulder stability, shoulder strengthening exercises. This is a really nice one. You don't need a lot of equipment, and I'll show you a couple of modifications too, just in case the way that I show you is a little too challenging for you. But let's just get right to it. So what you'll get into more of like a plank position. A common mistake that I see people do, they'll either stick their butt out, which for some that could be a nice modification. It's less strenuous on your shoulders because there's less weight on your shoulders, and you put more weight onto your feet. Versus this way, where I have my shoulders directly over my wrist, I have a lot more weight going through my wrists and my shoulders. So it's a little more challenging this way. The other common mistake that I see is that people tend to go like this, where they arch their back. There's a little sway into that. What you can imagine doing is, we call it the clenchers. Basically, you're going to clench your gut and your butt as if someone's going to poke you with the stick, or like they're going to throw a ball into your stomach. You're just going to bind it tight, just clench down. Same thing here, like someone's going to jab you with the stick, just clench. And that should make sure that your back and your core is tight and that you're straight. You might even imagine having a plank or a broomstick across your back. So like if you're like this, that pole's going to be straight, right? Versus if something like that, that's not a straight pole, that's not a plank. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to challenge that shoulder stability by walking on my hands. Nice and easy, controlled, smooth. And I'm going to go 3 different directions. Side to side could be one. Number 2 could be forward and back. Number 3, I can either rotate by walking my hands, almost like a rainbow, or I can walk my feet in a rainbow or an arc. So those are the 3 main movements. If you wanted to modify it, put less pressure on your shoulders, you can have that bend in your back like we talked about. And I wouldn't even necessarily call it a bend, because I would still assume a flat back position, as opposed to going like that. Okay, so you're still flat back. You can still engage your core, like we call them the clenchers, and you can still do all 3 directions. There's my forward and back. There's my rotation. So a couple different variations. If that's still too difficult, you can even try some on the wall. It's the same concept. Clench, clench. So try a couple of those different techniques. See which one works best for you. Again, it's mainly for providing some shoulder stability, some shoulder strength, to help you to lift and push and pull different objects a little bit easier and more efficiently. If you do have questions, don't hesitate to call. We're always here to help. Number is 565-6678. Again, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.